If I had to pick one SEO mistake that I see clothing brands make over and over again, it wouldn't be backlinks. It wouldn't be technical SEO. And it definitely wouldn't be not publishing enough blog posts. The biggest mistake I see is much simpler than that. Most clothing brands don't create enough opportunities to be discovered. Let me explain. A few years ago, if you asked me what separated successful e-commerce stores from struggling e-commerce stores, I probably would have given you a much more complicated answer. Today, not so much. Because after reviewing countless Shopify stores, I've noticed the same pattern repeating itself. The stores that grow organically tend to create far more opportunities for customers to find them. And most of the time, the problem starts with collection pages. Before we continue, if you'd like me to personally review your Shopify store and identify growth opportunities, I've included a link below where you can schedule a free Shopify organic growth assessment. Now let's talk about what I mean. Imagine you're running a clothing brand. You sell hoodies, so naturally you create a collection called hoodies. Makes sense. But here's the problem. Your customers aren't all searching for hoodies. They're searching for black hoodies, oversized hoodies, lightweight hoodies, graphic hoodies, zip-up hoodies, vintage hoodies, and dozens of other variations. Yet I regularly see stores that only have a single hoodies collection trying to compete for all of those searches. That's like trying to catch fish with one fishing line when you could have 20. And that's where things start getting interesting, because every collection page is another opportunity to rank. Another opportunity to appear in Google, another opportunity to attract a buyer. Notice I said buyer, not visitor, buyer. That's an important distinction. One of the biggest mistakes I see business owners make is focusing entirely on traffic. But traffic alone doesn't pay the bills. The goal isn't more visitors. The goal is more qualified visitors. People who are actively looking for what you sell. That's why collection pages are so powerful. They're often much closer to a purchase decision than a blog article. If someone searches black oversized hoodie, they're probably much closer to buying than someone reading how to style a hoodie. Both searches have value, but one is much closer to revenue. And that's exactly why I spend so much time evaluating collection opportunities when I review Shopify stores. Now, I want to be clear, this doesn't mean creating hundreds of random pages. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about creating pages that reflect how customers actually search. That's a huge difference. One of the first things I do when reviewing a store is ask, what products are being sold? How are customers searching for those products? What collections exist? What collections are missing? And what opportunities are competitors already taking advantage of? Sometimes the answers reveal opportunities that can dramatically increase visibility. Other times they reveal entire sections of the market that the store isn't targeting at all. And here's something else I've noticed. Many store owners spend months worrying about technical SEO issues that have almost no impact on revenue. Meanwhile, they're ignoring collection opportunities that could bring in highly qualified traffic. That's backwards. The fundamentals should come first. The structure of the store, the organization of the products, the collections, the customer journey, the buyer intent, then everything else. I recently worked with a Shopify apparel brand that grew from roughly 23 organic clicks per day to nearly 600 clicks per day. One of the biggest opportunities I identified early on involved expanding and improving collection pages, not because collection pages are magical, but because they matched how customers were already searching. That's an important distinction. Good SEO isn't about tricking Google. Good SEO is about making it easier for Google to connect buyers with the products they're looking for. The easier you make that process, the easier it becomes to grow. So if you're running a clothing brand today, I want you to do something simple. Open your store. Look at your collections. Then ask yourself, do these collections reflect how customers actually search? Or do they simply reflect how I've organized my products? Because those aren't always the same thing. And that one question could reveal opportunities you've been missing for years. If you'd like me to personally review your Shopify store and identify collection opportunities, keyword opportunities, and organic growth opportunities, I've included a link below where you can schedule a free Shopify organic growth assessment. I'll take a look at your store and show you exactly what I see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.